Are you curious about why so much of New Zealand's land remains uninhabited? Despite being one of the largest countries in the world in terms of land area, only a small fraction of it is actually populated. In fact, more than 80% of the country is empty, untouched by humans. If you're like us, you're probably wondering why this is the case. Well, we've done our research and we have the answers, but obviously we don't want to keep them to ourselves. If you want to learn more about why so much of New Zealand remains uninhabited and gain insights into the country's geography and history, then make sure to subscribe to our channel. Challenging Geography. The geography of New Zealand poses a significant challenge to the development of habitable land, resulting in a large portion of the country remaining uninhabited. The landscape is dominated by rugged mountain ranges, active volcanoes, and arid plains, leaving limited flat and fertile land to support large populations. Due to these limitations, less than 2% of New Zealand's total land area is considered suitable for crop cultivation, making it a struggle for farmers to grow food sustainably. New Zealand's harsh geography has also made it challenging to develop infrastructure, with roads and other transportation networks often winding and treacherous. As a result, many remote areas of the country are difficult to access, discouraging settlement and development. Despite these challenges, however, New Zealand's unique landscape and isolation have also made it a popular destination for adventure seekers and tourists drawn to its stunning natural beauty and outdoor recreation opportunities. Unpredictable rainfall patterns. New Zealand's uneven distribution of rainfall is another reason why the country's population is sparse. The eastern side of the island is easier to develop due to its flat terrain, but it receives very little rainfall, which makes agriculture difficult to sustain. On the other hand, the western side of the island is rugged, with limited flat space and an excessive amount of rain. The North Island is less mountainous than the South Island, which results in more available flat land for crop cultivation. The rainfall in the North Island is also more evenly distributed and predictable than in the South Island, making it easier to sustainably grow crops. As a result, New Zealand has only 2% of its total landmass suitable for crop cultivation. This makes it challenging for farmers to grow enough food to support large populations, ultimately contributing to the country's sparse population. Limited natural resources. Despite being rich in natural beauty, New Zealand lacks the abundance of natural resources that can be used to develop a thriving economy. The end of the gold rush in the late 1800s left the country without any other valuable minerals to extract, and there are no large deposits of oil or gas that could be sold to global markets. This lack of natural resources has made it difficult for the country to build a competitive manufacturing sector and has contributed to the sparse population. Furthermore, the country's challenging geography makes it difficult to transport goods and services, which adds to the cost of doing business. With limited ability to grow crops and few natural resources to fall back on, New Zealand's economy has struggled to compete on a global scale. As a result, many young people have chosen to leave the country in search of better job opportunities, leaving vast swaths of the country uninhabited. The challenge of housing. The unique geography of New Zealand, with its rugged mountain ranges, active volcanoes, and unpredictable weather patterns, presents significant challenges in providing suitable housing for its citizens. Much of the land in the country is simply not fit for human habitation, and the challenging terrain and weather patterns make it difficult and expensive to build and maintain houses. As a result, the majority of the population is concentrated around the larger areas, particularly Auckland, which is already struggling to provide enough housing for its residents. The high demand for housing has driven up prices, making it difficult for many New Zealanders to afford a home, particularly in urban areas. Despite the efforts of the government to address this issue, such as implementing new regulations on foreign buyers and increasing funding for affordable housing, the challenge of providing adequate housing for New Zealanders remains a significant concern. New Zealand's focus on animal agriculture. Despite the geographical and environmental challenges, New Zealand has managed to establish itself as a major player in the global animal agriculture industry. With a population of just over 5 million, the country boasts more than twice as many cows as humans, and dairy products are the largest single export. While this industry has helped drive economic growth and put New Zealand on the world map, it's also contributed to the limited availability of suitable land for human habitation. In recent years, concerns have been raised about the environmental impact of intensive animal farming and its contribution to greenhouse gas emissions. Nevertheless, animal agriculture remains a vital part of New Zealand's economy and its national identity. So there you have it, guys, the reasons why 80% of New Zealand is empty. Despite its unique challenges, this country continues to attract visitors from all over the world with its stunning scenery and rich culture. If you enjoyed this video, then please subscribe to our channel for more fascinating insights into the world around us.